Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now the other day we tested the AMD RX 6300, a modern low-end card with 2 gigs of VRAM and very low power consumption. As expected, it struggled in demanding titles, but one thing we didn't look at was this thing's ray tracing capabilities. That's a shame because it actually performs really well. I'm just joking, of course it doesn't. I can't slate a non-gaming card too much, but considering RT is supported, I just had to test it. First up is Cyberpunk with RT Overdrive mode. What a beautiful game. Honestly, I've never seen 0 FPS before, but there's a first time for everything. That's right, the 6300 is rendering less than 1 frame per second. Now that said, 0 FPS has never looked so good, and we can at least still appreciate the visuals. Turning the game down to the RT Ultra preset instead boosts our FPS to a whopping 1. What a transformation. We need the help of FSR here of course, and enabling it improves things further. Portal RTX made me wish I had a portal that took me straight to a PC hardware store so that I could get an upgrade. The game crashed on this 2GB beast. I couldn't even get past the opening menu. Fortnite still seems to look pretty good with Lumen, Nanite and the hardware RT option turned on. Water reflections especially look really nice. At 100% res scaling we will be waiting a fortnight before we get a glimpse of anything higher than 10 FPS. By some miracle we could turn the resolution scaling down to 0%, which surprisingly didn't do that much for our frame rate, but it did make the whole experience a little less headache inducing. Alan Wake 2 next, or should I say Alan Wake me up inside and save me from this horrific gaming experience. Seriously though, the 6300 isn't meant for gaming, let alone ray tracing, so I commend the effort, and it still looks the part even if it doesn't run very well. At least until we get outside and see all the missing textures. We need FSR to help us once again here. Enabling the most aggressive form of upscaling, ultra performance, will triple our frame rate. Now of course that doesn't mean much here, but at least everything feels a little more responsive and it doesn't take an hour and a half just to bring up the pause menu. Minecraft RTX ran with about 8 frames per second with the default fancy settings and the RT toggle on, rendering at 8 chunks. This medieval map is one of my favourites and it looks stunning. Sure, it runs like a one-legged horse, but I can still appreciate the graphical fidelity. We can toggle the fancy settings off as well as some of the effects, but nothing is going to help here, and even lowering the resolution doesn't do much because of the almost immediate VRAM limitation. Metro Exodus next, and this will always be a stunning looking game in my opinion, even at the low preset. The RT preset was set to Ultra, and lighting both inside and outside of buildings looks incredible. This truly is a graphical showcase and one to run if you want to push your hardware to its limits. I have certainly found said limits. Dropping the RT setting to normal got us an extra frame or two, but I hope you can see why I didn't bother actually running exact benchmark figures today. We had more luck with Quake RTX than Portal RTX, that's for sure. Using the RTX rendering option and maintaining the low preset meant that the game loaded and got us about 5 frames per second. We can actually drop the fixed scale here, and surprisingly, when doing this, the game legitimately became playable. Performance was all over the place, and graphically it looked as though I was playing through a loose SCART cable plugged into the back of a 90s TV, but apart from that, not bad. Finally, it's the beautiful Witcher 3 Next Gen. The RT Ultra preset nets us another, albeit visually impressive, 1 FPS, or 2 FPS, and upping the FSR preset to Ultra Performance boosts this up to 3. What a transformation. All in all, the RX 6300 can do ray tracing, but as expected, the results won't be very good. Having said that, I've never seen 1 frame per second look quite as nice as I did today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.